Hello again, everyone, and welcome to our weekly Watch Party Wednesday. I'm Lee Gordon coming to you live from Chicago, home of Brunswick, where we are thrilled to welcome our incredible Freedom Boat Club owners and members from all over the world. And tonight we are excited once again to feature an exclusive Travel with Freedom Spotlight, our interview with the famous Lisa the Boatanista, proud co-owner of Freedom Boat Club in Jacksonville and St. Augustine. Lisa, it's been a while. It's been too long. How are you?
Doing great. Doing awesome. Really good now because it's April and we're getting into boating season.
That's exactly right. I wish we were here. There's no water, so we're going to take some from you guys and bring it up here to get our boats on the water. So let's do this. We've done this before. I think I know your answer, but I want to hear if your music taste has graduated a little bit. As you know, our Freedom Social Club has a whole series of Taste of Freedom tunes playlist on Spotify. What's your number one song to jam out to on the water this upcoming season?
This upcoming season, I've been really addicted to the song High Hopes. High hopes for the living. It's just such a great dance, energy. The words are awesome. And it goes, you know what the name of my new boat is, right? Did you know the name?
No.
My Dance Party.
Why am I not surprised? But I like it though. I like it a lot. That's perfect. So we're going to see this out in Jacksonville soon, or is it already on the water?
Oh, it's already on the water, and we've already had a few dance parties on it.
All right, I'm coming down as soon as we can, which is very, very soon. We're coming down. So let's talk about that. I mean, you talk about the party, you talk about the clubs and the events. Before we dive into the club spotlight of Jacksonville and St. Augustine, what's new with you? What's new with Lisa the Boatanista? Any exciting new initiatives or upcoming events? Is Urban Meyer a member at this point? Like, what's going on?
So we do have a Jaguar kicker that is as a member, but actually we're super excited about the boat show that is happening this weekend, April 16, 17, 18 here in Jacksonville. And it's an in-water boat show, which is really cool for us. So because of COVID, we didn't do the January in Convention Center boat show. So they moved it to now, and it's going to be in the water. And all of the news that I'm hearing in the industry is that people are excited. They're going, and so we're super, super, super excited about it.
That's great.
We'll have 3 boats down there, and we'll have our booth, and then we'll have the other booth.
So Lisa, you mentioned the Jacksonville Boat Show, but let's talk a little bit about Boat Class. I mean, you guys are launching it there. Tell us a little bit why that's so important, how exciting that is for you guys.
Yeah, so it's super, super exciting because, as you know, in the industry, there isn't really like an ongoing boat class on water training that people can take, whenever they want to. And so we're doing it this year, and it'll be Wednesday through Sunday at Beach Marine, at our Beach Marine location. And people can sign up, and there's just a basic skills, there's an intermediate skills, and then of course the one that's near and dear to my heart, an all women one. Mm-hmm. But this weekend at the boat show, we're actually doing it at the boat show. So people can either sign up, ahead of time or come to the boat show and see if there's a spot available. We already have a few people signed up, and we'll actually be doing it. So what I think is super cool about it is someone can go to the boat show and really not sure what they want to do, not sure if they know how to boat, take the beginning class, get super excited, and then either go buy a boat or join a club or, whatever they're going to do. So it's great. Yeah. So it's really cool. Yeah.
And you mentioned women on the water, and obviously you guys have a huge focus on diversity, with the Freedom Fleet, the boat club destinations, and of course our members. And you have 3 completely diverse boat clubs. If you've ever been to Jacksonville, I mean, these are completely different, which makes it so great. Jack's Beach, downtown, and then St. Augustine. What makes each one of those so unique?
Yeah, well, so it's super cool. I have a radio commercial that I play that says, sometimes I'm feeling a little fresh. Sometimes I'm feeling a little salty. So it's really cool because you can go to the Julington Creek location and it's freshwater. And especially if you go south, I mean, you're in fresh water and river water. And, there's all the things that you can do on the river, go to the rope swing or all that. But then if you're not really in the mood for that, you can go to Beach Marine and go get in the salt water and go up to Fort George or Fernandina or, any of that, and go fishing there. Or then you can go to St. Augustine and go to the downtown, one of the oldest cities in the United States of America, and see it by water and do all of the things, the history of downtown. You can even dock downtown. They have a downtown marina, and you can do transient dockage, dock your boat, go walk around downtown, don't have to mess with all the traffic, and you're boating. And then, you can go offshore and do everything from there. So it's like you have the best of all three very diverse worlds.
It's and it's a great walking city. My father-in-law lives there. I love going out there and hanging out, and you talk about these boats. I mean, you've got 90 plus boats. Can you walk us through the diversity of your fleet and why these options are so perfectly suited for Jacksonville, St. Augustine?
Yeah. So what's really awesome about it, Lee, is like, so one day the family, they want to go tubing and they want to go in like protected, calm, nice water. So they can show up at Julington and they can take one of the boats that, the hurricane deck boat that's got the tower on it, that's set up for tubing or wakeboarding or skiing or any of that. But then the next day, let's say the husband's like, no, I want to go 25 miles offshore and go fishing. So he can show up in St. Augustine, take a center console and go 25 miles offshore. Or if he says, I don't really want to do that, I want to go inshore. And so he can go to the beach and go inshore fishing with one of the flats inshore boats. Or if you've got a family that's like, no, we want to do both, we want to go fishing and tubing, then they can take the dual console, which is the hybrid boat. And then lastly, if they're like, no, I just want to, take a really quiet cruise with my friends on the pontoon and be all laid back, there's that choice also. So it really meets, every need that you would want or any type of boating that you would want to do. And my members do all of it. So it's awesome.
No, that's great. I mean, we know your boats are diverse and very unique and your locations are, but you've got so many diverse members and as many members as you have across your various clubs. What makes all of them so special as well?
Well, it's super cool because you've got families, you've got single women, you've got single men. I mean, we've got all different kinds of people. It's just like all walks of life. And so it's really awesome that our diverse fleet and our diverse locations can match the diversity of themselves. And, it's really cool when, especially for me, when I see a woman show up and she's like, hey, I'm taking all my tennis girlfriends today and we're going to lunch, or you get somebody like the guys that own interchanges and they're taking their team out on a pontoon boat. Like, it's just so awesome to see all the different walks of life.
Oh, that's great. We've got, 57,000 plus members all around the world coming and wanting to take some reciprocal access. When you have people coming in who've never been to Jacksonville or never been to St. Augustine, what are some of the top sites you suggest to these members when they visit your clubs for the first time?
So if they're going to St. Augustine, I tell them definitely take the boat, go south, go drive down by the historic area, and definitely past the 312 bridge because the dolphins hang out there. So they'll have a really good opportunity of seeing dolphins, seeing the historic city, from its. And then if they want to spend the day at the beach, I tell them to go down to Matanzas Inlet. If they're going to Julington, I tell them to go down to Black Creek or in that area because, the water is just so fresh and so nice. And it's, the big trees with the moss and all of that and everything. And it's really cool. And go to Whitey's for lunch. And then if they're going to the beach, always go to Palms. They can go to Palms for lunch, go to Fort George. I mean, there's just so many different, ways. So we have a destination site that has all of the, it has all the longitude, latitude, the phone numbers and everything like that they can look at and see. And so those are some of the places we tell them to go.
No, those are all perfect places. And then, of course, there's great places to eat. So, our freedom fishermen and our foodies out there, what are some of the top catch in the area, along with some of your favorite fish houses to dock up at?
Yeah, so my favorite is Palm Valley Outdoors. And I love it because they've got a really, really, really long dock to dock at. It's on the intercoastal. And their food is very, very, very good. They have an outdoor patio, so they have music and everything like that. That's definitely one of my favorites. Cap's Place is a favorite for a lot of people. And then Whitey's Fish Camp in Jacksonville is a favorite because their food is just so good.
That's great. So, of course, as you know, we've got the largest boat club in the world, the #1 social club for boaters. We all know you're quite a fan of the Freedom Member Socials, and restrictions are lifting quite a bit in Florida these days. So what kinds of member socials and activities are you looking forward to getting back to the most?
Well, the biggest one I'm looking forward to is the Jags, wrapped up, because that is just, you know, so many people have never had the opportunity to go to a game by boat, and they don't understand what a different experience that is. And I really, really missed doing that last year. So I'm looking really, really forward to that. To our, you know, our dock parties, I'm really looking forward to doing those. We have at Jacksonville Beach Marine, they built this gorgeous wharf. Have you seen it? Have you seen any of the pictures?
I have.
It's beautiful. It's got a big long dock. It's like perfect for member events. So I'm looking forward to doing those.
I'm looking forward to getting back to a game. I'm looking forward to seeing them win too. Let's start with that. You know, we can go on a whole segment about that one. So Lisa, final question, maybe the most important in one word. What does Freedom Boat Club mean to you?
Connection. Yeah. It's connecting with the city. It's connecting with people. It's connecting with the water. It's connecting with nature. It's just that camaraderie, that connection that I love so much.
That's great. Lisa, it is a pleasure as always. I cannot thank you enough for joining us on our weekly watch party Wednesday. And members, stay tuned for next week as we continue to celebrate the many faces of freedom here on Freedom Social.
Freedom Boat Club, we're more than just an easy way to get on the water. We're an easy way to get on the water all over the world.
Freedom is more than owning a boat, it's owning an entire fleet of boats.
Think an all-inclusive vacation, but in your own backyard.
Our dock staff cleans, maintains, and prepares all of your boats, so you don't have to worry about a thing.
We also fix and repair the boats, so you don't have to.
We believe it's personal. We have Coast Guard approved boating instructors ready to put all of your worries at ease.
At Freedom Boat Club, we're always wanting to get you involved. That's why we host events for the entire family.
We believe in our community.
We believe in.
What are you waiting for? It's as easy as click, click, broom.
Don't forget the puppies at home.
And get out of the house. Get in the water.
Listen to what your heart wants and go.
Let us do all the hard work so you can make all the memories with your friends and family.
I love everything about Freedom Boat Club. It is a wonderful organization. The staff are helpful and kind. I'm so grateful.
I wanted to be out on the water. I love the water. And now I have the opportunity to be out on the water because of what Freedom Boat Club offers.
Have elevated the experience of boating. I've had boats since I was a kid, and I just love the experience of Freedom Boat Club. It gives you an awful lot of freedom. No wonder they call it Freedom Boat Club.
Thank you.